Testing, testing. A very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity College of Jacksonville for NCCAA women's basketball, featuring the Mighty Banyans from New College of Florida from Sarasota. And the home team, Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. Before we begin, we'd like to ask everyone to please stand for prayer and national anthem. Lord Heavenly Father, as always, we praise you for the talents you've given these young women. We ask you to keep them safe and free from all injury on the court. Let every word, action, and deed in this gym tonight be glorifying to you. Bless the Banyans as they travel home. Keep them safe on the road. And Father, help us remember to continue the spirit of thanksgiving as we head into Christmas, Lord. We remember to worship the birth of our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. And now introducing the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Banyans, led by head coach Brian Cruz. At guard, a 5'6" junior from Northport, Florida, number 0, Gwen Sukalis. At guard, a 5'7" senior from Orlando, Florida, number 3, Kamila Zabinski. At forward, a 6'0" senior from Cape Coral, Florida, number 4, Cece Moore. At forward, a 5'9" senior from Katy, Texas, number 14, Sanaya Thomas. At guard, a 5'9" senior from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 32, Hallie Schelt. And now the starting lineup for your Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. At forward, a 5'9" senior from Lake Butler, Florida, number 5, Caroline Smith. At guard, a 5'3" junior from Thomasville, Georgia, number 10, Layla Harvey. At guard, a 5'5" junior from Clermont, Florida, number 13, Victoria Broadway. At guard, a 5'3" junior from Lumberton, Mississippi, number 15, Kirsten Joseph. At forward, a 5'7" freshman from Palm Coast, Florida, number 21, Alexandra Perez. Eagles are led by head coach Alicia Lewis and assisted by Elroy Green, Noel Treziak, and Jared Lewis. And we're just moments away from tip-off, South Region style NCCAA women's basketball featuring the Eagles and the Mighty Banyans of Sarasota's NAIA program, New College of Florida. I'm Ray Bureau, and we're glad you're joining us here once again for tonight's game The first of two here between these two teams. The gentlemen will take the court following the conclusion of the game you're about to watch. The Banyans are 3-3 overall, no wins, 2 losses in NAIA Sun Conference competition. They are coming off an 88-56 win over USCAA Beacon College on November 25th. The Banyans average 69.5 points per game while allowing just 55. They're shooting 40% from the field, 30% from three-point range, and 67% from the free throw line. We'll tell you about the Eagles in just a moment as Victoria Broadway jumps against CC Moore, and the ball game is underway. The Banyans win the opening tip-off, and with possession is Camilla Zabinski, who averages 2.5 points per game. Quick work up the court, looking for the first shot. And a bounce pass to Moore at the free throw line. A really nice feed to Camila Zabinski, who gets the first bucket of the game. Trinity College of Jacksonville is 3-2 overall in official play. No record in NCCAA Division II South Region. Their last game was a win, 71-35 over NCAA Division I, NCCAA Division I, University of Fort Lauderdale on November 20th. They also defeated NCAA Division III Wesleyan College 80-57 on November 14th. That's Caroline Smith, who is the Eagles' leading scorer average-wise at 15.8 points per game. Trinity is averaging 68 points per game. CC Moore misses the first shot, gets the second one to fall. She's averaging 13.7. And she's also averaging 11.7 rebounds per game. So a double-double average for CC Moore, number 4 in the paint right there. Shooting 38% overall from the field, 29% from three-point range, and a very nice 76% at the free throw line. They're averaging and allowing 68 points per game. Smith goes up, has the ball knocked out of bounds, last touched by CC Moore. CC Moore had a season high of 19 against Ave Maria in her 3 games played so far. She is averaging 13.7 and scored 9 in that win against Beacon on November 25th. Broadway takes the inbound pass, but the Eagles could not get the shot off in time, and a shot clock violation. 4-2 early on, the ball game just underway. Mila Zabinski with possession. Senior from Orlando. John Wood Community College transfer. And Zabinski could not get the layup to drop. Victoria Broadway with the rebound. Kirsten Joseph getting the start tonight. Ball knocked away by Sukalis. Rather. Leah Harvey back near midcourt. Finds Smith. Shot clock at 12. Pull-up jumper is off the rim. And a rebound off the floor by Camila Zabinski. Banyans wearing those very nice navy blue uniforms with the gold trim. That is CC Moore with the jump shot. Does not go. And a battle for the rebound will result in a jump ball. And Trinity has the arrow because New College won the opening tip-off. So Trinity a chance to tie it up. Alexandra Perez also getting the start tonight, averaging 7.8 points per game. That is Perez ready to inbound. She scored 5 in the win against Fort Lauderdale. That was Trinity's last game. Perez brings it quickly up the court to the right side of the paint, and she is rejected. Both Moore and Sanaya Thomas got hands on the basketball. That is CC Moore, guarded heavily now by Victoria Broadway. To the corner, that's for 3. It's off the rim and rebounded by Sukalis. And her pass goes out of bounds. And an unforced error gives the ball back to Trinity with another chance to tie things up. And a substitution for the Banyans. Coming in is Tatiana Jackson, who averages 8.8 points per game. And Sukalis will head off to make room. Smith crosses the timeline. To the right side of the lane. And the ball's knocked away by CC Moore. The head coach of the Banyans, Mr. Brian Cruz, He is assisted by Bailey Taft, Christina Reyes, Jerry Aquino, and Brianna Gleesman. The SID is Mr. Aaron Gershon, and the athletic director is Mario Jimenez Jr. Layla Harvey for 3. Don't see that happen very often, but it does happen on occasion. And that'll be a jump ball, and we'll go to the Banyans. They'll get a fresh 30-second shot clock. Head coach of Trinity College of Jacksonville, Alicia Lewis, in her 3rd season as the head coach after assisting then Judy Allen for a number of years. Her husband, Jared Lewis, in his 4th season as an assistant coach. Elroy Green and former Eagle, now graduate, now married, Noel Sreziak is also an assistant coach. Athletic director of Trinity College of Jacksonville is Mr. John D. Jones. I'm Ray Bureau. I'm also the sports information director here at TCJ. 4-2 Banyans. Still very early in the first quarter. Moore, fadeaway jumper. It's a little strong and rebounded by Joseph. Kirsten Joseph guarded really well by Tatiana Jackson. Kirsten Joseph averages 3.3 points per game. And as she tried to get the ball back, she drew a foul, and Trinity will have it on the floor. And the foul goes to Tatiana Jackson, her first, and that's the first foul for either team. So Harvey will inbound for TCJ. Harvey is from Thomasville, Georgia. Outside to Joseph, a pump fake, and then a pull-up jumper, and it's good. Joseph with her first basket. She scored 5 against Fort Lauderdale in the win on Trinity's last game. This time she knocks the ball out of bounds but keeps the Banyans from advancing closer to the basket. We're tied at 4. Still plenty of time left to go in the first quarter. Camilla Zabinski will inbound. Broadway on defense. That's her specialty. And a 3-point shot is a little short and rebounded by Smith. Harvey brings it up the court for TCJ. Harvey the junior. Smith right at the free throw line. Had the ball tipped away. She got it back. Misses the short jumper. And the rebound is pulled in by Sanaya Thomas, who averages 10.2 points per game. Already has 4 double-digit games this season. She couldn't quite get in the paint, and she ends up traveling to give the ball back over to TCJ. So Trinity will now have an opportunity to take its first lead of the night. Sanaya Thomas, a senior from Katy, Texas. 14 points versus Ave Maria. And again, already 4 double-digit games, and this is game number 7 for the Banyans. Joseph in the paint, 1-on-2, and she'll draw the foul and shoot a pair of free throws. So our first foul shots of the night, and they belong to Kirsten Joseph. She hasn't had very many opportunities, but she's done a very nice job at the line, 5 out of 6. The foul was called on Tatiana Jackson, her second, and team foul number 2. Joseph ready to shoot the first of 2. Junior from Lumberton, Mississippi. Number 1 is good. Trinity has done a very nice job at the line all season long. They came in tonight at 76%. And number 2 is up and in. So that's 4 points. In fact, Trinity scored 26 points at the line in their win over Fort Lauderdale. That was back on November 20th, their last game they played. And a great feed from Aylon Fitch inside to Zabinski, who gets her second bucket of the night. Eagles get it up the court quickly, then slow it down just a bit. Broadway to the hole. No basket, no foul called, no contact. So the score remains tied at 6. Zabinski has a wide open lane, but the Eagles close in defensively and force the Banyans to back it outside the arc. That one is for 3. It's long range, and it is good. And that is Hallie Schelt, who averages 9.7 points per game. She scored 11 against Beacon, and that was a really good 3-point shot. Brings us to the timeout, 9-6 in favor of New College of Florida with 4:49 left to play in the first quarter. And for Hallie Schelt, that is her 17th three-pointer of the season. So she does a nice job from beyond the arc. Men's game will follow, scheduled at 8. Of course, that depends on how long this women's game lasts. We'll stop the feed at the conclusion of this one and start up a brand new one. So Eagles fans and Banyans fans, you'll be able to keep watching all night long. 9-6, a lot of fast-paced action. So far, the Banyans shooting 40%, 4 for 10, just 1 of 4 from three-point range, however. Eagles have taken only 6 shots. 2 of them have been good. And then a pair of free throws hit by Kirsten Joseph. It is Eagles ball after the three-pointer from Hallie Schelt. 4:49 left to go in the first quarter. And a new Eagle on the court, Milani Vitella, who averages 12 points per game. So Vitella joins the court. Pass to Joseph to the far side. Back to Layla Harvey. That's for 3. It's in and out. That ball spun around, did a 360 and popped out. Sometimes the ball just doesn't cooperate. Very tough break for Harvey and the Eagles. Schelt to Zabinski to the corner, and that's where Sanaya Thomas is waiting. They work the ball back to the top of the arc. Almost got through Fitch's hands, but she pulls up, misses the jump shot, and a rebound goes to Kirsten Joseph. She's looking all the way up the court for Perez, who is well guarded by Zabinski, and that thwarted the long pass and potentially an easy layup. Shot clock inside 20. That is Milani Vitella in the corner with possession. Gets around 1. Able to keep that drag foot still. Harvey, that's for 2. She was on the line, but it doesn't go. And a rebound for Sanaya Thomas. 10.2 points per game for Sanaya Thomas. And Thomas hails from Katy, Texas. That's a long 3 off the rim. Looked really good. And a nice rebound and putback by Gwen Sukalis. Her first basket. She averages 11 points per game. And she scored a season-high 21 points against Beacon College on November 25th. New College won that game 88-56. The steal gives the Banyans a chance to extend this 5-point lead. Fitch inside, misses the layup. Pulled down by Thomas. And another wide open 3, and that one just missed by Hallie Schelt. And a long pass is intercepted. Thomas knocks it away. Schelt picks it up. And now Coach Cruz will say, slow it down, let your teammates get up into position. Both teams hustling hard, and that's exactly what you want to see. Couple of handoffs, and then the pass to Thomas. Finds Schelt in the corner, back up to Sukalis. Moves inside the paint, kicks it back out. Shot clock at 8. Thomas to Fitch, that's for 2. And it's in and out, and a nice job by Schelt, but she's unable to complete the putback. The ball hit the rim, so they should have gotten a new shot clock, and the officials are going to do the right thing and give the Banyans the ball underneath the basket. So 11-6. Well, it looked to me like the ball had hit the rim, but the official may have said that it hit the rim after the buzzer. So we'll go as a shot clock violation. Eagles will inbound with 2:27 left to go in the first quarter. They're just 2 for 8 from the field so far. Banyans 5 out of 16, 31%. Pass to Layla Harvey in the corner, guarded by Thomas. Tries to get around the defender, unable to do so. Giddens could not control the pass. A long pass up the court to Sukalis, and Victoria Broadway will get called for the foul, or knocking it out of bounds, rather. For a moment, I thought they called the foul, but a really nice defensive play by Victoria Broadway. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. And the high pass to Hallie Schelt. Thomas. And number 2 is Tynaza Smith. Ball batted up in the air. Giddens keeps it in play, and Perez goes through 2 Banyans to pick this one off. And a nice job by Alexandra Perez. Trevisha Giddens on the court. She wears number 24 and averages 13 points per game and scored 20 against Fort Lauderdale. And Harvey will get called for the travel. Fans are calling for a foul, but they won't get the call. Harvey moved that back foot, so the turnover will give the ball back to New College of Florida. Already turnover number 6 for TCJ. Hand off to Schelt. Sakalis misses their target with the pass, and that will go out of bounds back over to Trinity. Turnover number 4 for the Banyans. So both teams a little bit of trouble holding on to the ball in the past few moments. A new Banyan at the court. Seeing that correctly, that's Camilla Zabinski ready to return. The pass is stolen by Schelt. Finds Sakalis wide open for the layup, and Sakalis gets her second score of the night. 7-point lead for the Banyans, 13-6. Basket number 6 for the Banyans. Ball batted up into the air and intercepted by Cece Moore. And Moore crosses midcourt. Hands off to Tynasia Smith. And the Banyans work it back to the top of the key. Sakalis couldn't get the jump shot off, but she feeds Moore, who goes inside, gets the basket, and draws the foul. So a chance for a three-point play for CeCe Moore. See which Eagle gets called for the foul. Meanwhile, the basket is good for Moore. And the foul's called on Trevisha Giddens, her first. Team foul first as well. And Moore will shoot 1. She is 11 for 16, 69% at the line. And we're just waiting for a little moisture to be cleaned up over by the Banyans bench. And then Moore will shoot the free throw. Nice move to the basket. That was not an easy shot that she put down. She got it to drop in and drew the foul. 43.8 seconds left. First quarter. Moore trying to make it a 10-point lead, and it's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Vitella. Again, the Eagles have had some trouble holding on to the ball and getting the ball to drop through the cylinder. Joseph outside to Vitella. That's for 3. It's strong. And it hits the shot clock, so it's out of bounds, and the Banyans will get possession with under 30 seconds. So the shot clock will go off. 27.9 left to go in the first quarter. And that is Zabinski crossing midcourt. Guarded by Broadway. And she gets around her defender, goes through 2 more, and a block by Vitella. But the Banyans will hold on to possession with 12.4 left on the clock. Already a 9-point lead. Pass goes to Moore. The feed to the inside off Thomas and out of bounds. Trinity will have 7.8 seconds to get the shot off. So far, just 2 for 9 are the Eagles. Vitella will inbound to Victoria Broadway. She will find Giddens. 4 seconds left in the paint, off the rim, no good. Moore with the rebound, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Nice job by New College of Florida. They score 15. They hold Trinity to just 6. And at the end of 1, it's a 9-point lead for the Banyans. We'll be back in just a minute. The Eagles will have the arrow to start the second quarter. New College won the opening tip-off, then we had 2 jump balls. And so Trinity has possession as we start quarter number 2. 15-6 the score. Trinity just 2 for 9 from the field. New College, they're shooting 39%. They hit 7 out of 18. That's Perez. Off the rim, Giddens puts it back in, her first score. She averages 13, 20 in her last outing. Eagles cut into the deficit just a bit. It's still a 7-point lead, however, for New College. These two teams will hook up in baseball and softball in the spring as well. They played soccer against each other in this past fall. A bounce pass inside to Schelt. Turns around, and what a nice job by Hallie Schelt. Her second basket, her first one was a 3, so she has 5 points. 17-8. The Indians get their 9-point lead right back. Vitella guarded by Sakalis. Finds Giddens. Pull-up jumper is good. Second basket for Giddens, both in the second quarter. The lead is once again at 7. Emma Parrish is getting ready to make her first appearance of the night for TCJ. The bounce pass to Moore, and she puts it in off the glass without any trouble at all. She already now has 6 points. Cece Moore averages 13.7, and again, rebounding 11.7, so an average of a double-double for Cece Moore, a senior from Cape Coral, Florida, and a transfer from Warner University. Vitella running the baseline. Reverse layup does not go, and Moore with the rebound finds Sakalis. 1-on-2. She will find Zabinski instead, and the shot does not go. Zabinski a little too much momentum, but the Banyans do maintain possession as the ball goes out of bounds off TCJ. Emma Parrish now makes her first appearance of the night, and Alexandra Perez will head off. Parrish averages 13.2 points per game. And in Trinity's first home game of the season, she surpassed 1,000 career points. Giddens with the rebound. Joseph across midcourt. 2 backs it up to Vitelli, and Vitelli's pass is intercepted by Zabinski, and a very easy look for Gwen Sakalis. Her third basket, and she has 6 points, and it's an 11-point lead for the Banyans. Bounce pass to Giddens. Shot no good. Trinity just having trouble getting that ball through. They're now 4 for 13. 11-point lead for the Banyans. Giddens on guard of Moore. Shot clock at 15. Sakalis gets inside the paint, misses the layup, a missed opportunity, and Giddens pulls down the rebound. Joseph to Parrish, pump fake. She is double teamed. Worked around to Milani Vitella. Joseph back to Parrish, shot clock at 15. Parrish directing traffic, finds Broadway, goes into the top of the lane and draws the foul. So Victoria Broadway will go to the line for 2. Foul is called on Gwen Sakalis, her first and team first. Broadway at the line, a very nice 75%. She'll get 2. Coach Lewis talking with the other 4 Eagles on the court. And number 1 from Broadway is a little strong, but she gets a nice bounce. Actually, 3 bounces off the rim. So the first one drops in. That's her first point of the night. Trevisha Giddens will stay back defensively. The Eagles will give up the rebound. Broadway goes 2 for 2 at the line, so she's on the board with 2 points. Averaging 6.2 and scored 8 in the last game against Fort Lauderdale. Moore guarded by Broadway as we're coming up just past the 7-minute mark of the second quarter. And the gentlemen from New College of Florida will head to the locker room. They'll get dressed and ready to take the court at halftime. Cece Moore will now shoot 2 for New College. The foul looks like it's called on Trevisha Giddens, her second. and team foul number 1 of the period. Moore, 1 attempt so far tonight. It did not go. 6 points. And now 7. That one was very fluid, too, right out of her hands. Moore hit the first. Came in at 69%. Here comes number 2. So she'll keep her average very, very close to that 69%. Now 2 for 3. And a substitution for TCJ. Trevisha Giddens out. Caroline Smith back in. It is a 9-point lead for New College. That was the margin at the end of the first quarter. Both teams have scored 6. Parrish for 3, too strong, and rebounded by Hallie Schelt. Schelt gets it to Zabinski, who crosses midcourt. Vitelli on Zabinski. Moore guarded by Smith, who got a hand on the ball and ends up stealing it away. She hands off to Parrish. 1 on 3, and Parrish will go to the line. There were 3 Banyans there. We'll see which one gets called for the foul, but Emma Parrish will shoot 2. The foul goes against Sanaya Thomas, her first, team foul number 2. And Parrish at the line, where she's at 80% on the season. And here comes the first of 2. It is good. Parrish's first point. It's a 10-point deficit now for Trinity College and a chance to get it back into single digits. And number 2 from Parrish is also good. That is her specialty, shooting free throws. Usually among the best in the country in the NCCAA. Pass goes to Tatiana Jackson. And a quick feed, but stolen away by Kirsten Joseph. However, Joseph stepped on the baseline. And it looks like she is also... Oh, for a moment I thought they called a foul, but no, they're just saying put 20 seconds on the clock, on the shot clock. So the Banyans will inbound. That one's for 3 for Schelt. In and out. Rebound, Thomas. Second chance, no. And the rebound by Fitch. Ilon Fitch sends it to Zabinski. 3-pointer from the corner, misses everything. And a player on each team tangle up with each other on the left side of the court. Both are all right. Hustle back onto the right side, and Caroline Smith draws a foul. This will go against Sanaya Thomas, her second, team third. And Smith at the line, who's also done a great job at 82%. She has hit 23 of 28 coming into tonight's play. Glenn Sakalis will take over for Sanaya Thomas. Right now, the lead is 7 for the Banyans. And Smith puts one up and in. 3 points now for Caroline Smith, senior from Lake Butler, Florida. Number 2 is good. The lead is now down to 7 for New College of Florida. Eagles have gotten the shooting percentage up a bit. They're doing great at the line. 23-16 the score. Schelt. Offensive foul. Going to be an illegal screen called against Ilon Fitch. So her first personal foul, team foul number 4. So once the ball's inbounded, Trinity is in the bonus the rest of the way. Trinity has hit all 8 foul shots. 23-16 the score. And a little housekeeping duty. And we'll be back underway in just a moment. So far, the Eagles have scored 10 points in the quarter, 6 of them in the quarter at the line. 8 of their 16 so far in the game at the line. And it looks like we're ready to resume. The Eagles will have a full 30-second shot clock. 5:16 left in the second quarter. Parrish inbounds to Kirsten Joseph. A long pass to a wide-open Vitella, who finds Broadway at the top of the lane. She is rejected by Julia Pacheco. Eagles maintain possession. Julia Pacheco on the court. She averages 8 points per game. That's Pacheco with her second block, this one on Smith, who gets the ball back and puts it in. Never give up on the shot. Caroline Smith stayed with it and got her second chance to fall through. 23-18, the Eagles get the deficit down to 5. Tsoukalas from three-point range gets inside the arc, and the ball is stolen by Parrish, but it looks like she'll be called for the foul. And that is the correct call. Number 1 on Emma Parrish, number 2 on the Eagles. And so New College will inbound. That one was on the floor. They should get 20 on the shot clock. Right now it says 15. And now the shot clock reset. And the Banians had a 9-point lead, actually got it up to 11, and right now it's at 5. Parrish is on guard of Zabinski, who spins around, finds help in the corner. They work it to Schelt. Don't leave her open. She can shoot long range. She's off the mark on this one. Parrish takes the pass and will go back to the line. Hallie Schelt hustled back, initially got ball with her hand. They're calling that out of bounds. They're saying there was no foul. There was body contact, but apparently the ball had left Parrish's hand first. Joseph, 4-3, off the backboard and into the hands of Cece Moore. And Joseph picks it off. One-on-one with Zabinski, and the layup is good. Kirsten Joseph, her second basket. She has 6 total points. She also hit a pair of free throws, and Trinity is now within 3 at 23-20. Under 4 minutes to go until the intermission. Zabinski, bounce pass to Moore, and a nice move, powerful move by Cece Moore, who now has 10. So the lead back up to 5 for the Banians. Parrish to Joseph, to Vitella. All the way across the court, Parrish wide open for 3, off the rim, and Moore with the rebound. Cece Moore, 6-0 from Cape Coral, Florida. And she sets a nice screen for Zabinski. Vitella on the defense. They work it to the right side of the lane. This is Pacheco, who kicks it back out to Schelt for 3, and it's good. Hallie Schelt with her second 3 of the night. And New College has an 8-point lead once again. Vitella high off the backboard, and it's in. I have no idea how that ball found its way through, but it counts, and it's a 6-point lead for New College of Florida. I wasn't sure if that hit the top inside the backboard or the very top, which would have been out of bounds, but the official says it's a good shot. 6-point lead, Pacheco guarded by Smith. And she finds Zabinski, who gets around Broadway and makes her way to the basket. Camila Zabinski now with 6. And the lead is back up to 8. 8-22. 2:15 left in the second quarter. Been a much more evenly played second after New College won the first quarter 15-6. 4-3 from Vitella, in and out. Broadway, there were 2 Banians there, and the ball just went right through both of them. Broadway picks up the rebound. Joseph off the glass, no good. And a whistle. The Eagles are in the bonus, so if this is against New College, unless it's an offensive foul, that would be free throws. And a foul is called against Cece Moore, her first, and Smith is back at the line. With 6 points, she's hit both her shots from the line so far tonight. Eagles are 8 for 8 overall. 4 different players. Caroline Smith came in Well over 80% on the night. 82.1. This one is good. It's her third in a row overall. She now has 7. And ready to make it 8 for her and a 6-point deficit. This one is also good. Point number 8 for Caroline Smith, 30-24. The Eagles have outscored New College in the second quarter, 18-15. Banians work it to Sakalis. Gets through a defender and goes to the line. Both Perez and Smith were there. Which one gets the call? Caroline Smith, her first. It's team foul number 3. And looks like Sakalis a little slow to get up, but she's all right. It's just a shoe problem. She'll get that sorted out and head to the line. 6-point lead, a chance to make it 7, then 8. So Gwen Sakalis will get her first attempts. Nobody has missed a free throw yet tonight for either team. 70% on the season is Gwen Sakalis, 7 out of 10. The junior from Northport, Florida. A transfer from Cedar Crest College in Pennsylvania. And the first of 2 for Sakalis. It is good. Sakalis now with 7, and that's the lead, those 7 points. Here comes number 2. It does not go through. Batted out of bounds. Last touched by New College's Ilon Fitch. And so out of bounds to the Eagles. And Coach Brian Cruz will have a substitution. Fitch will be called off. Sanaya Thomas is back in. Eagles work the ball past midcourt. Parrish at midcourt, guarded by Thomas. To Harvey to the right side. Shot clock at 12. Smith is stripped. Sakalis has Broadway and Harvey to contend with, and look at Victoria Broadway thwart the shot. I'm not sure she got a hand on it, but she did make Sakalis change the shot. And that resulted in the miss. Coming up on 1 minute left to go in the second quarter. Harvey almost dribbled past the line. Shot clock at 12. Pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound by Zabinski. Racing with Smith up the court. Under a minute to go. 43 seconds, 23 on the shot clock. About a 20-second difference. Thomas in the corner, back to Zabinski, and Broadway gets on top and forces a turnover. Excellent defense by Victoria Broadway. Eagles trying to cut the deficit before the buzzer. Parrish off the glass, and it's good. Emma Parrish with her first basket, 4 points. Right now, the deficit is 6. Banians, though, looking to extend. They have 15 seconds. Zabinski, 4-3. It's good. Camila Zabinski puts the lead up to 8, and she has 9 points. 3 seconds left, and they will not get the shot off. An exciting end to the second quarter. Trinity outscores New College by 1, 20-19. However, the bigger first quarter for the Banians gives them an 8-point lead as we go into halftime, 34-26. Before we break, we'll check the schedules for both the Banians and the Eagles. After tonight, New College of Florida will play Florida National University. That is a home game. That is on Saturday, December 6th, a 2 p.m. tip-off time. The Banians are then home Monday, December 8th against the University of Fort Lauderdale, and then home against Trinity College of Florida on December 10th. The final game of the 2025 calendar year will be at the University of Fort Lauderdale on December 12th. For the TCJ Eagles, Saturday, we are home against the University of South Carolina, Salkehatchie, beginning at 2 p.m. That's our final home game of 2025. 3 road games will then follow. Trinity will go to Beacon College on December 12th, Abraham Baldwin on December 15th, and then USC Salkehatchie for their final game of the calendar year on December 19th. Both teams will resume play after Christmas vacation. 34-26, Banyan's lead. I'm Ray Bureau. Thanks for joining us here on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network. We'll be back for the third quarter in just a little while. Welcome back to Trinity College of Jacksonville. We're just moments away from starting the third quarter. The New College of Florida Banyans lead 34-26. The Banyans are shooting 47% overall, 58% in the second quarter. They're 3 for 10 from three-point range. They've hit 3 of 5 foul shots, and they pulled in 16 rebounds. Trinity, much better second quarter after struggling to 22% in the first. They're now at 36% overall because they had a really nice 47% second quarter. They're nothing out of 8 from three-point range, but they have hit all 10 free throws and pulled in 12 rebounds. Trinity has turned the ball over 11 times, New College 7, leading to a total of 10 points off turnovers for both teams. 6 for the Eagles, 4 for the Banyans. Third quarter now underway. And the Banyans will look to extend a current 8-point lead. Pass to CC Moore right at the line. Outside to Tsoukalis for 3. It's a little short and rebounded by Smith. I thought that one was going in, but it hit the side of the rim. So Trinity a chance to pull back to within 5 with a 3-point play. They got as close as 3. New College led by 9 at the end of the first quarter, and we have our first foul of the third. That will go against CC Moore. That is her second personal foul, sending Caroline Smith to the line, who has hit all 4 shots so far. After one, New College led 15-6. Trinity outscored them by 1, 20-19 in the second. And a free throw is good for Smith, who now has 9 points. Vitella 2, Emma Parrish 4, Victoria Broadway 2, Kirsten Joseph 6, and Trevisha Giddens with 4, and that's now 10 for Caroline Smith. Gwen Tsoukalis has 7 for the Banyans. Camila Zabinski 9. She hit a three-pointer with just seconds left until halftime. CeCe Moore has 10, and Hallie Schelt has 8, including a pair of threes, and that's the first basket of the night for Sanaya Thomas. So she's on the board. The teams trade points to start the third quarter, and it's an 8-point lead for New College of Florida. Joseph takes the pass from Smith, goes inside, and could not convert the layup. Moore finds Zabinski on the left side. Zabinski to Tsoukalis. That's for 3. That one is a swish. Gwen Tsoukalis, her first 3. She's now in double figures. And Tsoukalis, 39% from three-point range entering play tonight. That's getting it done from behind the arc, and that is her 12th three-pointer of the season. Moore picks this one up after the ball is stripped away. Tsoukalis got a hand on it, knocked it away from Broadway. 39-28. That one is Schelt for 3, a little strong, but Tsoukalis with the rebound. She pulls it back outside the arc. The ball did not hit the rim, so no reset of the shot clock. Smith with the steal. Broadway gets around Schelt, goes 1-on-2, reverse layup, no good. Joseph pulls in the offensive rebound. Second chance, though, does not go. Joseph a little frustrated that she could not complete the play. Nice pass to Thomas, who couldn't get it in, but she will now go to the line, either Smith or Vitella. Foul's called on Trinity. Caroline Smith, her second. Team foul number 1, and that will send Sanaya Thomas to the line. These are her first attempts to shoot the ball from the line tonight. CeCe Moore goes out. Ilon Fitch heads in. Thomas is 8 for 10 so far on the season at the line. And this one is good. They came in at 67% as a team overall. Trinity 76%. Both teams doing a good job shooting free throws so far tonight. Right now the lead is 12 and make it 13 as that one sinks in. 4 points for Sanaya Thomas. And New College has come out of the locker room with a 7-2 run to start this third quarter. 7:41 left to go in the third, and a 13-point lead for the Banyans. They came in at 3-3. 0-2 so far in NAIA Sun Conference play. That is one fantastic basketball conference. They played Ave Maria University. It was only a 3-point win for Ave Maria. That was 65-62. And Florida Memorial University, another close one there, 63-53. That one was in Miami Gardens. 2 wins over Beacon College for the Banians and 1 over Trinity College. Those are common opponents between these 2 teams you're watching tonight. Trinity has a win already over Beacon. We'll play them again. Women's team will go to Beacon after Saturday's game here against Salkehatchie. Giddens takes the pass from Harvey. It's good. The basket will count, then an official timeout as one official is making sure Milani Vitella was okay as she hit the floor pretty hard on the right side of the court. So everything's okay. It's an 11-point Banians lead. Our home Saturday at 2. We'll bring that to you right here on TCJ Eagles. 41-30. Sakalis for 3. It's good. Her second in a row, and she now has 13 points. She's over 40% on the season from three-point range. That is a terrific three-point percentage. Broadway is double-teamed. Now has to dish it off. Finds Harvey at midcourt. 44-30 the score. Harvey powers her way inside but misses the layup. Sakalis is now 13 out of 40 from three-point range this season. Bounce pass and a foul. Reaching in, called against Trinity. Layla Harvey is charged with her first. That is team foul number 2. Joseph will head out. Trevisha Giddens back onto the court. So right now it's Vitella, Parrish, Harvey, Broadway, and Giddens for the Eagles. Sakalis, Zabinski, Fitch, Thomas, and Schelt for the Banians. Sakalis guarded by Parrish. Shot clock at 10. Zabinski 4-3. A little wide to the right, and a nice rebound pulled in by Victoria Broadway, her third of the night. Harvey crosses midcourt. Finds Broadway. In the paint, 1-on-3. Basket is good. What a move by Victoria Broadway. The junior from Clermont, Florida, 5'5", but she plays much taller than that. She'll get some rebounds, and she just made a fantastic move. Probably the best layup we've seen so far tonight. Zabinski knocks this one away. She tried to get the pass, but was unable to do so, and an unforced error by the Eagles. That'll give it back over to New College. Turnover number 13 for Trinity. New College, 9 turnovers. New College will inbound and go the length of the court. 44-32 the score. Thomas with possession, guarded by Vitella. The bounce pass knocked away by Giddens. Parrish comes up from behind. A collision, everybody's all right. Jackson ends up with the ball, but Harvey steals it away. The pass hits off Giddens, and she can't catch up to it. So a lot of loose ball action results in a turnover for both teams, giving the ball back to the Banians. Missed opportunity as Giddens was wide open for a layup, but the pass, it hit off her knee, and she couldn't catch up to it in time. Zabinski across midcourt. Finds Fitch in the paint. That's for 2, a little strong. Thomas the rebound. And now Sakalis will fire off another 3 and get the bounce off the rim and the backboard and get it to drop in. All 9 of her points in the third quarter are from three-point range. 16 total now for Gwen Sakalis. Eagles almost got a 5-second violation. Ball goes out of bounds off Parrish. She collides with the official. And it is Banians basketball just past midcourt. Julia Pacheco will check in for the Banyans, and heading off is Fitch. Pacheco, 6'4" junior from Rio Grande in Brazil, a transfer from New York's Monroe University. Played high school basketball at Oklahoma Panhandle High School. Gets around Giddens, misses the shot, however, and Giddens picks up the rebound off the floor. Patella around Tsoukalas, misses the layup. Tsoukalas with the rebound, a long pass to Thomas, left side of the paint. Goes to Jackson, finds her way inside, misses. Parrish keeps it in play. Zabinski puts it back in. Kamila Zabinski in double figures now with 11 and a 17-point lead for New College of Florida. Timeout, 4:12 remaining, 49-32. A big third quarter for the Banyans, 15-6. We want to thank Jacksonville's King's Tacos for providing some concessions for us here tonight. So if you're in the Jacksonville area, look up King's Tacos. Go get you some nice dinner. We'll be back after this timeout here on TCJ. New College of Florida having a very big third quarter, 15 points just past the midway point. Trinity has scored just 6. Eagles are shooting 36% on the night. The Banyans at 49%. And in this quarter, they've been getting the ball inside and getting three-pointers from Glenn Tsoukalas. Short jumper from Broadway does not go. And a hard collision, putting Tsoukalas on the floor. She ran into Parrish, and let's hope everybody's all right. Tsoukalas says she's okay. Parrish, the first one there to make sure that Glenn is all right. Both players going hard for the ball. The officials will talk about it, make sure they get a correct call. It is Banyan's ball, regardless of the final call. Now, all three officials, they want to have a conversation about what they just saw. And it's just going to be ruled out of bounds. Incidental contact. It was a hard collision. And a substitution. Caroline Smith in for Chavisha Giddens. 3:58 left to go in the third quarter. And the Banyans will inbound. Pass to Julia Pacheco. Schelt takes the feed from Pacheco. Short jumpers off the rim. Pacheco the rebound, and she misses the second chance. A break for the Eagles. Vitella up the right side of the court. Broadway calling for the ball underneath. Has to make sure she stays out of the lane, however. That's for three from Emma Parrish. It's good. She now has 7, but still the Eagles with some work to do. Parrish with her 7th three-pointer of the season. A great feed to Thomas, who lays it in with ease. She has 6 points, and all of them have come in this third quarter. Smith outside to Broadway for 2, off the front of the rim, and rebounded by Sanaya Thomas. 16-point Banyans lead, 51-35. That is Tatiana Jackson making her way inside the paint. Misses the shot. Patella taps it to Parrish, and we have a jump ball. And Trinity has possession. New College inbounded, and this is the first jump ball we've had in the quarter. Couple of new Banyans on the court. Number 2 is Tynasia Smith. And number 23 is Emma Reiser, our first look at her. She averages 6.5, and she scored 14 in the win over Beacon in New College's last game on November 25th. Pull-up jumper for Layla Harvey. Couldn't get the bounce, and a whistle as the ball came down to the floor. The foul is against New College's Tynasia Smith. That's her first. Team foul number 2. Eagles will get 20 on the shot clock after they do a little mop-up duty underneath the basket. They have some work left to do. 17-9 in favor of the Banyans in this third quarter after New College had a 34-26 lead at halftime. So the 8-point lead is now up to 16. Overall, Trinity at 36%, New College at 47%. The Banyans have hit 6 3-pointers in 15 attempts. That's 40%, a very good three-point percentage. Trinity just 1 for 9, but the Eagles have sunk all 12 of their free throws. New College has done a nice job as well, 5 for 7. Harvey ready to inbound. And a bounce pass knocked away by Thomas. And we have ourselves, looks like an offensive foul against Caroline Smith. That is her third foul, team foul number 4. And Trevisha Giddens will take over for Smith. So New College with a 16-point lead, looking to extend it. Pass to Pacheco. Parrish knocks the ball away from Reiser, but New College maintains possession. Long pass across the court to Reiser for 3, in and out. And Kirsten Joseph got over Pacheco for the rebound. That's not an easy thing to do. Check that, Trevisha Giddens got the rebound. Broadway off the glass, and it's good. Victoria Broadway makes it 37-51. Broadway now with 8 points, and Vitella gets back defensively, knocks the pass away. It will stay with the Banyans, but a good play by Milani Vitella. 51-37, a 14-point Banyan lead. Officials are just making sure everybody is ready. Now they're checking on something down the court. And now we're ready to resume. 19 on the shot clock. High pass to Pacheco, who is rejected, and a foul called. I did not see any contact. But Pacheco will shoot 2. The foul's called on Layla Harvey. To me, it looked like a good block, but might have been some body contact down below. Julia Pacheco will shoot 2. Number 1 hits off the inside of the front rim. Pacheco, 61.5% entering play tonight. And number 2 is up and in and out, so she misses both. Broadway with the rebound. Harvey to Parrish. Giddens takes the pass, finds Vitella, and Giddens is able to corral that wild pass, and she will now shoot 2. Julia Pacheco, her first personal foul. And Trevisha Giddens is going to the line. On the season, Trevisha Giddens, 64% at the line. Pacheco will come out. Ilon Fitch will come in. 51-37. A minute 26 left to go in the third quarter. And Giddens trying to score a couple of points with the clock stopped. Number 1 is good. Trevisha Giddens, a sophomore from Thomasville, Georgia, her first season here at TCJ. First one goes. Second one does not. That's the first miss for the Eagles. They are 13 out of 14 at the line. They've done a terrific job shooting those foul shots, but they trail by 13 as New College has put some three-pointers on the board here in this third quarter. New College has outscored Trinity 17-12 in the period. Pass to Jackson, pull-up jumper, and a foul. That will go against Emma Parrish, her second. Banians are in the bonus, but either way, this is a two-shot foul for Tatiana Jackson. 1 minute and 2 seconds left. Jackson is 68% at the line. Emma Reiser heads off. Allie Schelt back in. She has a three-pointer and 8 total points. And the first free throw from Jackson is no good. And here comes number 2. And Jackson hits it, a senior from Miami, Florida, a transfer from Denmark Technical College. She hits the second. That's her first point of the night, but it's a 14-point lead now for the Banians. Under a minute to go, and it looks like Jackson will be called for a blocking foul. That's on the floor. It's number 4, so the Eagles will inbound. 55.6 seconds and 23 on the shot clock. And we have ourselves a whistle just to reset the clocks. Now, neither coach called the timeout at any time during the first half, so both coaches have all timeouts. .38-52 the score. Shot clock is being reset to 27. Game clock 52.1. Harvey, the inbound pass back to Vitella, and an unforced error, but a foul. And that is number 5, so bonus free throws coming for the Eagles. The foul is called on Eilon Fitch. That's her second, and Giddens will shoot 2. Giddens 1 for 2 so far. Kirsten Joseph takes over for Layla Harvey. Back in midcourt is Milani Vitella defensively. Number 1 from Giddens is good. That's now 6 points for Trevisha Giddens. And here comes number 2. And this one rims out and pulled in by Jackson. Jackson is guarded by Parrish. She finds Fitch. Zabicki has 11 points. That's a three-point effort from Hallie Schelt, rebounded by Parrish. 30 seconds left. Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Vitella to Broadway. She kept it in play. 22 seconds and then a traveling violation. Turnover number 15 for the Eagles. And 21 seconds left over for New College of Florida. Schelt trying to work around Broadway. And we have ourselves a double dribble. Trinity has 11.9 seconds. 52-39. A three-point play would make it a 10-point deficit. And the Banians men's team will now head to the locker room and prepare. Of course, I have an obstructed view now, but the ball is stolen away. And a long pass to Jackson. And she will no basket, says the official. And so that brings us to the end of the third quarter with the score. New College of Florida 52. Trinity College of Jacksonville 39. We'll pause here. We'll be ready for the fourth quarter in just a minute here on TCJ Eagles Sports Network. Gwen Sukalis with 16 points. Camila Zabinski, 11. Cece Moore, 10. Tatiana Jackson, 1. Sanaya Thomas, 6. And Hallie Schelt, 8. For the Eagles, Milani Vitella, 2. Emma Parrish, 7. Caroline Smith, 10. Layla Harvey, 2. Victoria Broadway, 8. Kirsten Joseph and Trevisha Giddens, each with 6. 52-39 as the Banians will inbound to start quarter number 4. New College of Florida shooting 46%. The Eagles at 38%. Outside, Schelt. Bounce pass. Knocked away. Picked up by Broadway. One-on-one with Zabinski, who blocks the shot. A little volleyball action and pulled in by Joseph. And an official timeout as Trevisha Giddens comes up limping. She's going to try to shake it off, but will not get the opportunity. Caroline Smith will come in. 23 on the shot clock. Giddens looking a little bit better now, but she's going to get a little attention over on the bench. Trevisha Giddens averages 13 points per game. She has 6. And the officials, I think they're going to talk about the shot clock, make sure that it is correct. Showing 23 at the moment. Eagles, fantastic at the line, 14 for 16. New College, 6 of 11. However, the Banians have hit 6 3-pointers to Trinity's 1. One big difference, the turnovers. Trinity 16, New College 11. And New College has turned those turnovers into 9 points. Trinity has 6 points off turnovers. New College has out-rebounded the Eagles 26-19. Shot clock has been reset to 17 seconds. Cece Moore looks like she's getting ready to make a return. Having a chat with Coach Cruz over near the scorer's table. Joseph, high pass to Smith. She finds Broadway. The jump shot a little strong and a foul. That's going to be on the floor. The foul was called on Ilon Fitch, her 3rd. Fourth quarter is underway. First team foul of the quarter. Joseph fires a 3. Grazes the rim, and it's rebounded by Sukalis. Coming up on 9 minutes left to play. Banians work the ball to the right side. Hallie Schelt then feeds Thomas. She runs the right side of the paint and lays it in off the glass. Very nice move by Tatiana Jackson. That's her first field goal. She has 3 points. It's a 15-point lead for New College of Florida. Hail from Sarasota, Florida. And a nice move by Layla Harvey to get the layup, her second. She has 4 points. When this game ends, we'll stop the feed and we'll start up a new one for the men's game. 3-point effort by Hallie Schelt. No good. Broadway stripped of the ball by Schelt. Zabinski at midcourt. Schelt, a WNBA range 3 off the rim. Pulled in by Vitella. Milani Vitella up the left side of the court. Feeds Joseph. And a collision. The ball goes out of bounds off Joseph. And New College will take possession. And here comes Cece Moore. She will take over for Fitch. Moore with 10 points. She got 4 in the first, 6 in the second. High pass to Moore in the paint, guarded by Vitella. And Vitella is able to keep the shot from going in. And she picks up the rebound, goes 1-on-2, but as she is rejected, the block shot by Hallie Schelt. And the senior from Indianapolis, Indiana, who transferred to New College from Southwestern Illinois. gets the block shot. Eagles 0 inbound. Smith, turnaround jumper, no good, but a foul. So Caroline Smith will head to the line. Smith will shoot 2. She is 6 for 6. The foul was called on Cece Moore. That is her third, team foul number 2. Smith has 10 points. Eagles need to take advantage of the free throws opportunities. That one comes up a little bit short. They're trailing by 13. They've done great at the line. Only their third miss in 17 attempts. Number 2 for the senior, Caroline Smith. This one is good. That's 11 for Smith, but it's still a 12-point lead for New College of Florida. Schelt, bounce pass to Tsoukalis, who is stripped by Joseph. Eagles get the stop they needed. Joseph in the paint. Yes, it is good. Kirsten Joseph now with 8. It's a 10-point deficit for the Eagles. Looking to get another couple of stops. Not out of the realm, but it's still a double-digit lead. Tsoukalis for 3. That one off the rim. Rebound. Layla Harvey. For Layla Harvey, her third rebound of the night. Harvey outside the arc. Feeds Smith. Turnaround jumper, no good. A missed opportunity. That ball was on its way down, but hit inside the rim, and a traveling violation called against Moore. Eagles will get another opportunity to make it an 8 or possibly a 7-point deficit. A substitution looks like for both teams now. Tatiana Jackson in for the Banyans. Alexandra Perez for the Eagles. Well, Perez is now being called back. Tsoukalis is the Banyan who checked out in order to make room for Tatiana Jackson. 10-point deficit. Trinity trying to trim it down to 8 or possibly 7. They have 18 on the shot clock. Joseph at the top of the arc. Shot clock at 9. She is blocked, gets the ball back, misses the second chance. Out of bounds, it will stay with the Eagles. Last touched by Hallie Schelt, but only 4 seconds on the shot clock. The ball did not hit the rim. Coach Lewis making sure her players know that they have 4 seconds to shoot. Vitella will inbound to Joseph. She gets the shot off, but it misses everything, so that's a shot clock violation. And the officials are going to stop the play and have the Banyans inbound. 54-44, a 10-point lead for New College of Florida. The biggest difference was the first quarter in which New College outscored Trinity 15-6. And a really good move for the reverse layup by Tatiana Jackson. She now has 5 points. Trinity struggled in that first quarter. They've done much better since. 20 in the second, 13 in the third. But right now, by 12. New College has 15, 19, 18, and so far 2 in the fourth. Pump fake and a jump shot missed by Joseph. And the Banyans will try to extend a current 12-point lead. This is Schelt, who hands off to Kamila Zabinski. Bounce pass to Moore. 15 to shoot. Schelt guarded by Broadway. Feeds Moore just outside the paint. Moore to the top of the arc. Jackson makes her way to the right side. Broadway gets a hand on it and knocks it away. Picked up by Vitella. She goes up the right side. 5:17 remaining. Still time for the Eagles, but they need some points and stops. Alexandra Perez at the table, ready to check in for Trinity College. Joseph for 3, off the rim. Vitella the rebound. And Vitella will pull it back outside the arc. Bounce pass to Smith. Underhand layup, no good. Moore finds Thomas. She feeds Jackson, who puts it in. That's 7 points for Tatiana Jackson, 6 of them in the fourth quarter, and a timeout. 58-44. New College leads with 4:45 left to go. We'll pause here and we'll be right back. It's Eagles ball. 58-44. 4:45 left to play. Batted around and picked up by the Banians. They come away with a takeaway. Zabinski, a pump fake. And now a traveling violation will give it back to Trinity College. Eagles are shooting 33%. New College at 45%. That's the biggest difference. Reason for a 14-point lead. To the left side of the arc. Bounce pass to Vitella. Jump shot, no good, off the rim. Rebound, Thomas. And Zabinski will try to slow things down a little. The Banians could work down the clock, but if they see an opportunity, they'll take advantage. College has won all but one meeting between these two teams. In limited action, I believe 5 games, if I remember correctly. And we have ourselves a foul called against Tatiana Jackson. That'll be her third. It's team foul number 3 on the floor, so the Eagles will inbound. And a substitution for New College. Emma Reiser will take over for Hallie Schelt. Alani to inbound. Harvey inside the paint. Layup does not go. And a pass up the court to Emma Reiser. She averages 6.5 per game. Reiser to Thomas, looking for more, but it's stolen by Layla Harvey. She gets across midcourt, goes to the right side of the paint. The layup is good. Layla Harvey now with 6. We'll quickly go through the point totals once this one concludes. Jackson inside the paint, spin move, turnaround jumper is good. Tatiana Jackson has had herself a banner fourth quarter. She has a total of 9 points, 8 in the fourth quarter. Had a free throw in the third. 14-point lead for the Banians. Vitella lays it in off the glass. Lonnie Vitella with 4. She averages 12, but the Banians have kept her well in check. New College at 46% from the floor. Trinity at 34. And a jump ball. The arrow is with Trinity College. With 2:41 remaining. And 3 new Banians onto the court. Number 7 is Ilon Fitch. Number 32 is Hallie Schelt. And number 0 is Gwen Sukalis. Alexandra Perez now in for Kirsten Joseph. Eagles trail by 12. Smith back outside to Harvey. 20 seconds to shoot. Callis on guard of Vitella. A couple of zeros going head-to-head. And New College of Florida wins that battle. That's Callis. Goes off her and out of bounds, so Trinity will get possession with 2:14 left to play. Perez will inbound for the Eagles. Up the right side, the bounce pass to Broadway, no good. Ducalis with the rebound. Broadway or Vitella a little slow to get up. Broadway did hustle back. That one's for three. It's off the rim. It hits the shot clock, but stays in play. And then it rolls out of bounds. Either way, it is Eagles ball with 1:53 left to go. Perez, Harvey, Vitella, Smith, and Broadway. Look like they'll finish things up for the Eagles. Zabinski, Sukalis, Schelt, Fitch, and Thomas for the Banians. And a jump ball is the call. New College has the possession arrow, and so they will get the ball with 1:40 left to play. Good to see Trevisha Giddens all right. She's back on the court, and she'll take over for Alexandra Perez. Giddens came up very gingerly not too long ago. She shook it off and is back on the court. 1:30 left to go. Fitch has her pass intercepted, but Fitch knocked the ball away and gets called for the foul. That's number 4 on Fitch. Team foul number 4, so the Eagles will inbound with 1:23 left to play. It's a 12-point lead. The Banians looking for their 4th win of the season. They're 1:23, barring a big comeback late by the Eagles. Giddens takes the pass. Jump shot missed. Rebound Tatiana Jackson. That's the 4th rebound for Jackson. Thomas with possession. She finds Schelt. Zabinski back outside, 10 to shoot. Sukalis is stripped by Vitella. Zabinski with her hand on the ball meets up with Broadway, and they will force an alternating possession. Trinity has possession. 48.5 seconds left. Trailing by 12. New College will go to 4-3 on the season. 0-2 in Sun Conference play. Trinity will go to 3-3, and they have yet to play a South Region contest. We'll have ourselves a 30-second timeout. 48.5 seconds left and a 12-point Banians lead. And again, New College of Florida will have a few games on their home court after tonight. On Saturday, it's Florida National University. On Monday at 5, it's the University of Fort Lauderdale. And then on Wednesday the 10th, it's Trinity College of Florida, the Tigers. Those 3 games are all at home for New College. And they have one more in December at the University of Fort Lauderdale on December 12th. Trinity has one home game remaining in 2025 this Saturday against Salkehatchie, coming down from South Carolina. That's a 2 p.m. tip-off. We'll have it for you right here. And then Trinity will go to Beacon College on December 12th, Abraham Baldwin on the 15th, and at USC Salkehatchie on the 19th. 48.5 seconds remain. Jackson knocks this one out of bounds. No time ticked off the clock. Vitella to Joseph. Back to Vitella. And a pass intercepted by Thomas, who calls a timeout with 40.7 seconds remaining and a 12-point lead. We'll pause here and we'll be right back. Banyans are heading back out onto the court. Here come the Eagles. 40.7 seconds remaining. And New College will advance past midcourt for the inbound. New College of Florida, 46%. Trinity, 33%. That's the difference in the scoring. Trinity, fantastic at the line, however. 15 out of 18. Ball batted around and goes out of bounds, so the Eagles will have one more opportunity with 24 seconds left. And we're going to have ourselves a timeout with the score 60-48. We'll be right back. Final 24.4. Shot clock is off. Layla Harvey looking for Vitella. She'll get the shot off and the score. That's 6 points for Milani Vitella. 12 seconds left. We'll see if New College takes one last shot. And we're going to have ourselves a traveling violation to give the Eagles a chance to make it a single-digit deficit. We'll very quickly go through the point totals once the final buzzer sounds. Well, we'll go ahead and start now. Sukalis, 16. Zabinski, 11. Moore, 10. Shelf, 10. That's the final shot, it looks like, and it is pulled in. And that's the ball game. Final score. New College of Florida wins it 60-50. Sanaya Thomas had 6 points as well for the Banyans. For the Eagles, Caroline Smith, 11. Victoria Broadway, 8. Kirsten Joseph, 8. Emma Parrish, 7. Milani Vitella and Trevisha Giddens, each with 6, and Layla Harvey with 4. That's it for the women's game. We'll stop the feed now, start a new one while the gentlemen are warming up, so keep looking at your screen for the live indicator. I'm Ray Bureau. We'll see you in just